Hello, our little spooks.
I'm Kimberly.
And I'm Lexi. Welcome to the Guarded by Demons podcast, where we discuss all things horror.
Hope you have your bags packed because during July we'll have some summer fun headed your way. This week we took a trip to North Carolina to see a wonderful parade and catch up with a few friends. So far, it's been pretty fun. But we've noticed that we've had a mysterious figure watching us the whole time. Today, our little spooks will be discussing 1997's I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This was fun. This was a fun movie. Except for Barry. Barry can suck it.
Yeah. I didn't like Ryan Phillippe's character at all.
No.
Still to this day, I don't like his character. I'm just like, well, he got what he got.
It reminds me of Billy from Stranger Things in season 2.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah.
Fucking gross. It's probably racist. I mean, what?
No, you're right, though. So was this the first time you watched the movie?
Yeah, I've seen clips of it for sure, and I know I've seen the kill count for it on Dead Meat, but I'd never actually seen it before. I know it's a classic, but I've never seen it.
It is very much a classic. This is not the first time I've seen it. It ranks with, like, one of my favorite... In terms of, like, 90s horror, it's my, second or third... No, it's my third favorite top, 5 90s horror. Which the first one is Scream. Which Kevin Williamson also wrote.
Nice. I do want to point out that Freddie Prinze Jr. and what the hell is her name? Sarah Michelle Gellar, is that her name? I can't remember her name for a second. Are in this, and I still love them, and I still love that they're still a couple in real life. Oh, I love it so much. I can't wait to cover the live-action Scooby-Doo movies. Those are gonna be so fun. Just those two. Just the first two. I don't like the other ones.
I have tons of fun facts for this movie.
Oh, do you?
Yes, there are a lot of stuff online for this movie.
Sweet. Shall I get it started?
Yeah, we should just get into the movie.
Yes. Hopefully the subtitles are still on.
Yeah, they should be.
They should be. So, excuse me, we just had dinner here a little bit ago. I'm hiccuping a little bit. But we start off, we get a nice little pan of the ocean, which I know probably freaked you out a little bit.
Nah, I thought it was pretty.
It is very pretty, though. But, I do have to point out, you said that some of this was filmed in California, and where else?
So mainly this movie takes place in North Carolina. So the setting of the movie is North Carolina.
This is not
where
like a North
they
Carolina
mostly filmed is North Carolina, but for the beach scenes and the scenic route that Jennifer Love Hewitt's character takes throughout the film, the curvy roads, those were filmed in California.
Yeah. Man, they could have gone to the Outer Banks to film for the beach stuff, because they got such pretty beaches there. I noticed because we used to go there every year. We're not going there this year, it makes me sad. But, yeah, I could definitely tell that this part right here was not North Carolina. It's too rocky for it to be a North Carolina beach. I was like, this looks like Grand Theft Auto 5. And then you told me, some of it was filmed in California. I was like, yep, that tracks, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, they mostly wanted to do the roads, how curvy it was and stuff like that.
It's more dramatic.
Yeah. It's they just wanted more of that look for the driving scenes. And it was all filmed in California. Mostly seaside California, obviously.
Yeah.
And they had that conveniently right there, the beach part.
Yeah. It's very nice.
That's why they used it.
It's very pretty. I usually, when we go to the beach, I go, boogie boarding, which is basically body surfing, except with a board. And I'm just sitting here thinking, I would not go boogie boarding here because those rocks would fuck you up.
Yeah, no, they would.
Ooh. No thank. So we pan over, and there's a dude sitting on the side of the cliff, and, one of the first things I wrote was, don't jump with a sad face. I was like, no, don't jump, my guy, because he's clearly not, having a good time right now.
Well, I mean, as we find out later, he did, in fact, not jump.
No, he did not. He did not. It's okay, dude. Except not really. Oh, God.
Also, we should have preface this before we start talking about the movie. But we are going to be talking about this beat by beat, so...
Spoiler warning!
Yeah, a big spoiler warning.
Spoilers!
So if you want to watch this movie, go watch it on Amazon Prime for like $1.99.
Yeah. It's a classic. You guys will like it.
It's not perfect like any other
Oh, of course
movie,
not.
but,
No,
like,
no movie's perfect.
Yeah, no movie's perfect, but it's still really good. So we cut with like fireworks.
It's the 4th of July weekend, right?
Yes.
So fireworks, there's what seems to be like a festival going on, parade. Yeah, it's a festival. And parades and shit. Oh, God. Or they're prepping for a parade. Never been to a 4th of July parade before. We don't have them out here.
I think I've only been to one in San Diego.
Yeah, so we pan over to inside of a building, and there is a beauty contest going on, and I am gay for Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Same.
She's so pretty.
Of course she's the only one wearing black.
Of course. Of course. Of fucking course. Look at her. God, she's so pretty. I don't know how the hell she ended up with a guy like this guy Barry. Come on now, Helen. You can do better than Barry. Freddie Prinze Jr. is right fucking there.
So we do pan up to the balcony, and it's Freddie Prinze Jr., Jennifer Love Hewitt, and Ryan Phillippe. Their characters' names are Barry, which is Ryan Phillippe.
Mm-hmm.
We have Julie, which is Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Uh-huh.
And we have Ray, and that's Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yeah, I have to say, Freddie Prinze Jr. looks very strange with dark hair, because I'm so used to him with the blonde from Scooby-Doo.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm used to Freddie Prinze Jr. with dark hair.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, to be fair, the Scooby-Doo movies are, like, one of the only things I've ever seen him in, so that's probably why.
Yeah, I'm so used to him having, like, the dark hair. And not the blonde one when he was in Scooby-Doo.
Dude, he's handsome no matter what. In my opinion,
is.
he's a handsome guy. He's a very handsome guy. And him and Sarah Michelle Gellar are just like a power couple. And I'm so happy they're still together. As far as I'm aware, anyway. But, wow. I forgot Helen's name for a second. Helen has been asked a question. I didn't catch it. It's fine. And it's just the whole beauty pageant thing where you get asked a question and you have to give, like, a super... not complex, but like, how do I explain it? A somewhat detailed answer, which I've always hated that kind of thing for some reason. I'm like, not my thing, not my flavor. But then again, I'm just not like a beauty pageant kind of person. And she ends up winning Croaker Queen of the Year. God, she's so pretty.
She is very pretty.
This is the only part where I like Barry, because he's, like, fucking super excited for her and shit. And then he's a dick the rest of the time.
The rest of this movie, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what the character called for.
I hate it. I know that's what the character called for, but I hate him. I hate this guy. He's fucking
Well,
dick.
that means he just played his part, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no. Guys, if an actor plays, like, Dacre Montgomery, for example, this is only because, like, we just talked about Billy from Stranger Things. If Dacre Montgomery made you hate Billy from Stranger Things, he did his job correctly. Yeah. Also, just don't go hating on the actor, because that's most likely not how they are in real life.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're usually the mean people in movies, like, their actors are usually, like, really, really sweet IRL.
Also, I don't like Elsa. I don't like Helen's sister.
No, she's a snobby bitch, and she's jealous about Helen just being herself, I guess. I don't fucking know. She's jealous. I hate her.
It's that sibling rivalry where Elsa doesn't like Helen because of the attention she gets.
Yeah.
Because she's, I guess, like, in Elsa's eyes, she's treated better because she's the younger sibling.
Yeah. Well, maybe if you weren't such a bitch, you'd be treated better.
Exactly.
Like, bro, you can't go around being a jerk to people and then wonder why people like your little sibling more.
I wonder why.
This is relevant to me. I'm sorry, but like...
I can't say it's relevant to me because I am the older sibling.
Yeah. Also, you're not mean.
No.
Just like, bro, it's not hard to not be mean. Don't be mean. Do not be mean to especially to your siblings. Come on.
There's, like, no reason to be mean to your siblings.
Playful teasing's fine, because that's normal.
Yeah.
But just being straight up mean, stop. Cease and desist. So now we've got Max over here kind of hitting on, who is it, Julie?
Yeah, it's Julie.
Yeah, I thought so. And he's played by a dude, I can't remember his fucking name. It was probably just up on the bottom. Hold on, let me see. What the hell's his name? Okay. Johnny Galecki. Johnny Galecki. He's in The Big Bang Theory. I'm sure you guys will know him when you see him. Okay, thank God. Oh, I'm not using Prime. I'm sorry. But he's hitting on Julie, even though Julie is with Ray, who's played by Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yes.
They're cute together.
I do like their characters together, honestly.
Yeah. The characters are cute. Max is kind of creepy. I don't like him.
Max is a stereotypical nice guy.
Yeah, nice guy, TM. We're not...
Yeah.
like... Mr. Incel over here. Fuck off.
Yes, pretty much. That's him.
Ugh. Gross. Again, I bet he's really nice in real life.
Oh, yeah, definitely he is.
Also, I don't know, I don't think... This is probably weird of me to say. I don't think they chose the right actor for his role, in my opinion, because he doesn't seem like the right type of person to be playing a nice guy. Nice guy TM, in my opinion.
Well, I think that's only because, like, all his other roles that he's had, but I think he fits it really well. I mean, from what I found out when I was reading up about this movie, Jennifer Love Hewitt actually recommended him for the role.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. To be fair, I haven't seen him in a whole lot of stuff. Just this and The Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, that's what I was, like, guessing.
Yeah.
So I can see why you don't think he's good for the role, or, like, why you can't see him in this role.
I'm just not used to it, is the thing.
I can. I think he fits it.
Yeah. That's just me. But, I mean...
Yeah, but who is it? Like, Barry's being a fucking asshole. He drops, like, most of the drinks, right?
I can't remember.
Yeah, so he drops most of the drinks when they start, like, arguing right now.
Yeah. In Max's defense, Barry started that shit.
Yes.
Because Barry's always looking for a fight.
No matter what, and it's stupid.
It's very... Why do dudes like Barry in particular always have to pick a fucking fight? Just, like... Go to a boxing match or something, you stupid bastard. Like, good God. The testosterone. Stop. Helen, you can do so much better. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Just become a poly relationship with Ray and Julie. Please. Leave Barry in the dust. He is awful. I hate him.
I think it's funny that we can't always pick out, like, a poly relationship.
Yeah. I mean, it would solve so many problems. Like,
it really would, but it's not gonna do anything. They're not gonna do anything.
I know.
But yeah, the four of them start leaving, like, that festival that they're at. And they're gonna go off to Dawson's Beach.
Dawson? I read Joyride, so that happened. Dawson's Beach.
Yeah, they're going to Dawson's Beach, which. It's really good. Also, another thing, since you mentioned Joyride is another one of my favorite movies.
Oh, is that a movie?
Yeah, Joyride is a movie. Joyride is one of those, like, they're not hitchhiking movies, but they're one of those, like, trucker movies, horror movies. So, now we've cut to Dawson Beach. And they're all trying to tell a ghost story, but they're all, like, getting it wrong, and they don't know how it ends, and yada yada yada. Just classic, like, teenage fare. Also, there's, like, an abandoned boat on the beach, which, I mean, cool, but, Yes. So, I have a fun fact that I can say right now about that.
Oh, really?
Yes. So, with that, broken piece of, like, boats and parts and stuff right there on the beach that's with them. The, director, I believe, Jim Gillespie, he saw a painting exactly like that, and he wanted to incorporate it into the movie because he thought it would be fitting with, you know, the movie setting and stuff like that. So he thought it would be a good thing, and the director photographer for the movie made it happen.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Where the hell did they get the boat?
They were able to buy a boat and able to wreck it, like cut it in half and wreck it.
Damn. The boat is a paid actor. I mean, what?
Apparently so. But yeah, they're all trying to tell this ghost story, and Ray is the main one who's trying to tell it, and everyone's, like, saying their interpretations of it, what they have heard.
Yeah.
But in the end, Ray tells his part.
Yeah, it's like, it's the like how urban legends, like how the stories orally get passed around and like it gets twisted through. It's like a game of telephone.
Yes. So the main thing for this movie is the hook.
Yeah, the hook.
The hook. That is the basic urban legend that they're trying to incorporate right now. That they're telling around the campfire.
Yeah.
It's the hook. The iterations are either the boyfriend gets killed, the girlfriend gets killed, either they both get killed, or neither of them get killed, which is a true one that I read in Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. They have like this section in the back.
Oh, really?
They have it, yes. So they have the story The Hook. And in that one, neither of the couple dies. Neither of the couple dies. And when they get home, on the girl's side, the boyfriend goes over to open the door for her. And he finds that bloody hook right there on the door handle.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's how that ends. That's Ray's interpretation of it.
Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark had no right being as scary as it was when we were kids.
Yeah, it really fucking didn't.
It's not as scary now, which makes me sad. Like, rereading
No.
it?
Like, honestly, they all are still scary.
Just not as scary.
Not as scary, but they're still really creepy and scary on their own
That's
thing.
Harold for you.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I fucking hate Harold. Always have, always will.
You cried when you saw him in the movie, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
God.
I'm not the only one though. Adam was freaked out when he saw.
Oh no!
No, it wasn't Harold. Harold was a thing for me that I freaked out and cried over. For Adam, it was that one fucking monster in the hospital in like that red
the pale
fucking
lady.
Yeah, the pale lady.
Ugh.
That was his.
Gross.
He did not like that one. He was like, "Oh no, it's in the movie," and I was like, "Yeah." And the thing was, we were like sitting pretty close to the screen, so we were both at different parts of the movie, just like holding on to each other.
No, stop! Shout out to you, Adam. We love you, dude. But God, I've never seen it. I really want to reread the books.
Oh yeah. So the thing is, we can say this right now because this is coming out like this Saturday. We are gonna cover Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark in October, but we are only covering the books, and we will gloss over the movie because some of us have seen it.
I have not. And the movie has its own story, so I feel like we could probably do a different episode.
That's why.
Okay.
I would love to do
I'm gonna put the trilogy on my Amazon wish list.
I would love to do an episode just for the movie itself, and then have a comparison with the books at the end when we break down the movie.
Yeah.
So I think that would be good on its own. But as for like the episode that's coming up in October, I would just love to talk about the books and like our experiences with the books as children up until now, because I have a lot of stories about that. Because me and my cousins love to scare the shit out of each other with these books.
So while they're talking about the story, they're like Julie's also talking about how it's a warning of the dangers of premarital sex and all these different theories that they're all coming up with, which is kind of funky.
And I mean, like, she's not wrong though. That's what these stories were supposed to be.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
When they first came around, that's what it was supposed to be.
It's fucking weird, dude. I don't know why. Freddie Prinze Jr. has no right being as cute as he is. What the fuck? What a cutie. He hasn't aged a day, dude. It's fucking weird.
Right?
So now Helen's playing with a sparkler on the beach. And also this movie gave a warning for sexual content, but I'm like, do dirty jokes count?
I guess it's just, it's implied.
Yeah.
It's not that it's there, because it's not there. It's just implied that it happens.
It's heavily implied.
Yeah, it's heavily implied that it happens.
Yeah. So Helen and Barry were making out on the beach, and now Julie and Ray are probably gonna go make out on the beach.
Yeah. They get all sentimental because all of them are going away for the summer.
Yeah.
For school.
Yeah.
Except for Ray, actually.
Yeah. Well, I thought he was heading up to New York originally, or was that... Oh, no, that was Helen.
No, it is Helen, and, oh, yeah, no, he is heading up to New York. That's what he says.
Gotcha.
But, Julie has her sets her eyes set on college somewhere else. That's why Ray's telling her like that she should go with him if she's really gonna miss him. Like he wants her to go with him.
Yeah, and they're cute.
They are very cute. I love the characters.
He's
together.
very sweet. He's very sweet. Get you a man like Ray, guys. He's really sweet.
Definitely.
Even if he ends up working on a fish boat and probably smells god awful most of the time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Listen though, it's okay.
But it's very cute, and yeah, they do end up just making out again on the
beach. On the beach.
And we get like the camera panning away towards the ocean, and we cut to Barry being like super drunk and not wanting to give his keys to Helen. But Helen is able to like grab his keys.
His car.
Yeah, because it's his car. No one's gonna drive his car.
Yeah. But my guy, you're wasted though.
Yeah. But I mean, obviously he's not gonna care.
Of course not. Barry cares more about his car than literally anybody else in this entire cast. Barry sucks, guys. I don't know if you know this, but I fucking hate Barry. Is it obvious? I don't think I'm making it obvious enough. I fucking hate Barry.
It should be obvious. I mean, if you've seen this movie already.
You should know why we hate Barry. Or I hate Barry. You hate Barry too, though, right?
Yes.
God. Fucking dick. And he's like throwing a fit and everything because now Ray's driving his car and yada yada yada.
He fucking changes the music too.
Yeah. Here, I was really hoping he was gonna get fucking beheaded by something. Like, they went under a bridge or something, he was gonna get beheaded. All fucking Hereditary style.
What happens in Hereditary?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Does something happen in Hereditary?
We're gonna have to watch Hereditary, dude.
Okay.
I've watched the kill count for it. I've never actually seen it because I don't want to watch it by myself. But, I won't spoil it because I really want to see your reaction to it. I know what happens, but I really want to see your reaction to it.
Okay.
When I say Hereditary style, people who have seen Hereditary, you guys know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. But,
I have no fucking clue, so there it is.
Yeah. So they've just hit something in the road. Or someone. It was someone. Because they, fell off? They fell off the cliff.
No, they didn't. So here's the thing. When Barry is like obnoxious, he like opens the
sunroof.
Yeah, the sunroof. And he's just like that stereotypical where he's drinking and
he drops his bottle of liquor in Ray's lap, and Ray's fucking driving, by the way.
Yeah, so basically that distracts him. He does not see anything, and I think Barry is the one who sees the dude first, and that's when they accidentally run him over. So he was on the road. He had not fallen off the cliff.
Okay. Like, I couldn't tell because it happened so quick. Like, it was so fast.
No, they hit him with the car.
This is Barry's fault. I blame Barry fully.
Yeah.
And, like, now they're making Ray check the pulse because he's the one who ran into them. Or him. But fucking Barry's the one who dropped the drink because he's being an asshole.
It's amazing how Barry is, like, immediately accusing of everyone else except for himself.
Yeah, because it's his fault. It's his fault.
Yeah. But now they're trying to figure out what the fuck to do.
Yeah, Ray went to check the pulse. I guess he couldn't find one. Well, he's not certified for that kind of thing, so it's fine. That's important to remember. But, they're like freaking out. Barry's mostly freaking out. He's being a dick about it. Because of course he is. Oh god, Barry could not die soon enough, dude. Like, he couldn't. God.
They're all arguing over all this, because it's good to note that all these characters came from money, except for Ray.
Yeah.
So the rest of the three, Julie, Helen, and Barry all have these big consequences on them, but they can actually, because of the money that they have, can have a clean slate.
They can. So I don't know why the hell, especially Barry.
Especially Barry. But I mean, like, their futures are still, like, ahead of them. Ray has no one and has nothing.
Yeah. Like, literally, the only person I really didn't want to be in this group was Barry. Because Barry's just being a dick the entire time.
Yeah.
He did, dude. He is like one of the most infuriating characters we've ever had to cover in this fucking show.
So far.
Other than, oh my god.
I'm gonna be honest, other than, like, fucking Ziggy's sister in Fear Street.
That's who I'm thinking of. I can't remember her fucking name.
Yeah, that shit was just... I don't like their characters.
Cindy. I hated Cindy. And I hate Barry. I hate Barry more than Cindy. Cindy's just annoying. Barry's an asshole.
Barry's just a flat out asshole. Cindy can actually, like, change her character and everything.
Yeah.
She can actually change. Barry, I don't think so.
Barry's just like...
Because throughout the film, even though everything is happening around them, he's still the same fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Till the end.
Yeah. Fucking dick. Like, I understand that you don't want to go to prison, but you have the money. And it was an accident!
Yeah.
This shit happens, dude! Unfortunately, it does happen. And it's an accident, and the guilt will eat you. But it's worse if you don't tell anybody.
Exactly.
It's worse if you do what these idiots did. Like...
Which we will get to right now.
Yes, we will. God.
So now they're each trying to come up with a plan to do, but a car comes up.
Yeah. Also, I want to point out that Barry is also like, it's my car, they'll nail my... Like, he's thinking about himself. He's not thinking about what everybody else is going through. Like, because Julie's over here telling Ray, you were sober, it wasn't your fault, yada, yada, yada. But Barry's more like, oh, it's my car, you're gonna nail my ass. Like, nobody cares, Barry. Go to fucking prison. We don't like you, bitch.
But I mean, like, it's true, though. It's his car.
Yeah.
He's drunk. They're not gonna believe that he wasn't the one driving.
It is involuntary manslaughter.
Yeah. But then we get, like, a car coming, and Barry and Ray are picking up the body, putting it to the other side of the road, and they're able to get it over the railing, but they're hunched over.
Yeah.
So they're able to hide the body.
Yeah, and it looks like Barry... I think Barry does get sick, because, I mean, he's drunk as fuck, and I'm sure the dead body didn't help either.
Yeah, no.
Dead body.
Like, I believe he actually threw up.
Oh, yeah, good, because he was retching and everything.
But yeah, the car that comes up, the person who's in there is Max.
Yeah, it's a truck. It's Max.
And he's wondering what's happening. Julie is the one to go over and talk to him. Basically, like, telling him, like, oh, they just stopped on the road because Barry got sick. So they're trying to help him out with that.
Yeah.
But Max is also, like, an asshole.
Yeah, Max sucks.
Like, he's also an asshole because he treats Ray exactly like how you would think someone would who's, like, rich, that's going out to someone who's, quote-unquote, poor.
Yeah. I don't know how this guy's gonna treat Ray like this when he looks the way he looks.
Exactly!
I'm sorry. He is a very good-looking guy. It's just, when... This is gonna be weird to explain, but when you're pansexual, this isn't even like a relationship kind of looking thing. When someone's a dick, they're automatically, like, ugly to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, if you're an asshole, you're so fucking ugly. I hate you. Like, ugh. And you're gonna talk to fucking Freddie Prinze Jr. like this? Excuse me? Hello? One of the best looking dudes in Hollywood? So yeah, so Ray's trying to get rid of Max and just...
I mean, they are able to get him to drive off.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even look over to where Helen and Barry are, but...
He's fucking dumbass. Fucking dumbass. God. So they drive to, like, what, an abandoned pier, it looks like?
Yeah.
Or under construction or something. Private property. And they go to dump the body in the water. And they're arguing over who is gonna have to do it.
And Helen is just like, you know what? I'll do it.
Just fuck it, I'll do it. Fuck you.
So
okay.
Her and Barry start going to throw the body over in the water, but then the person actually wakes up and grabs at Helen's head, taking her crown that she won from the pageant.
Yeah.
With them under the water, and Barry dives in there to get the crown, and he's super pissed when he comes up, and he basically just shoves the crown at Helen's chest.
Yeah. And he's like, we take this to our grave, we don't talk about this ever again, yada yada yada. And this is really like...
And I mean, like, everyone agrees to it, but he is, like, super...
He's so aggro.
Yeah, he's he's super like aggressive, especially towards Julie.
He grabs Julie by the fucking throat.
Yeah.
And kudos to her, because she doesn't even make a fucking face. She's, like, not fazed by it at all.
But, yeah, she does say, like, yeah, we'll take it to our grave.
I don't like it.
Ray tries to be, like, comforting, but Julie just, like, passes it off. And then we get the 1 year later.
Yup.
And we get Julie in her dorm room.
Yes.
So it's 1 year later. It is, again, summer of the next year.
Mm-hmm.
When this takes place. And Julie is writing on her laptop, which I thought was very funny.
It's old.
It's very old, you can tell. And she looks completely awful.
She looks like death, dude.
Yeah.
She looks like she hasn't gotten sleep in, like, 2 weeks.
And I don't blame her. I mean, like, it's summer again. It's a year later. And they're telling her, like, she's gonna go home. She's gonna have a good time. I guess her roommate,
Yeah.
or friend that she made in college, she's telling her, like, you need to go home and, like, have fun, you know?
Yeah.
But Julie just, no, she's not with it. She's completely against it.
Yeah, she's just, like, she's not... the guilt is eating her alive.
Yeah, you can tell.
Like, oh my god.
She has not coped the past year at all with the situation.
This is also another reason why I don't want to fucking drive, because I'm like, you don't know what's gonna happen. Shit like this happens all the time. Even if you're not drunk.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro.
Well, I mean, clearly, like, Ray wasn't drunk. Like, if Barry didn't do that shit...
He would have been fine!
Yeah, they would have been all fine. None of this would have happened.
This entire movie would not be a thing if fucking Barry wasn't such a dick.
Yeah.
Didn't get drunk off his ass.
But he did. So they dropped Julie off at her house.
Mm-hmm.
And you can even tell when...
Damn, they have ocean view? What the fuck?
Yeah. With the way she's holding her little teddy bear and the way her mom goes up to hug her, she's very, like, reluctant.
Yeah.
She's very hesitant to do anything, and her mom doesn't know what to do, honestly.
She's, like, picking at her dinner and stuff. She's hardly eating anything.
Yeah. And her mom asks her if she's on drugs, too.
She looks like she is, dude.
She does.
Like...
But she's not.
She's not. She's just, like... in a very bad place right now.
Yeah, it's a very bad mental state. I mean,
yeah, this is I feel this on a personal level. When you feel like this, it's the worst. God.
Oh yeah, it's definitely the worst because you don't know what to do anymore.
No, you're just like numb at that point. You have no clue what to do, and usually that can last a really long time. Clearly for Julie, it's lasted ages. Like probably all year, the entire year.
It was probably all year, or like it could have been points where she was okay, like starting to feel okay,
but then went back down again.
Yeah, because she realized she's gonna have to go back home,
mm-hmm.
where everything happened during the summer.
Yeah.
But it's the thing is, I don't think it was that where she was like okay for a bit, and then it started again. I don't think so because her mom mentions
that her grades are slipping.
Yeah, that her grades were slipping. And that, like, Julie knows what's happening, but she's like, it's gonna be fine. Like, I'll pick it up and everything. Yeah, like, Julie, I'll make it up.
Is a smart girl. She's very smart. She's clearly very intelligent. Even Ray was like, your IQ is so high it scares me. Like, which, I mean, cute compliment. But, God.
But, yeah, her mom brings in, like, a letter telling her that it was dropped off for her. So when Julie opens the letter, it says,
I know what you did last summer.
And she starts to panic and like freak out. You can see that she's like on the verge of crying, and she's so
already
confused.
crying. She's got tears down her face. She was already like reminiscing about her deceased dad, but like this is just like a nail in the coffin.
And she asks, like, where's the return address, because there's none, and her mom says, like, oh, I don't know. And she wants to try and read the letter, but Julie just runs upstairs to her room.
She's like, no.
Like, no.
Because they didn't tell anybody.
Yeah, no.
They literally are going to try and take it to... Some of them take it to the grave, but, like, that's why I did... Again, I don't want to fucking drive. People are crazy, dude.
Yeah.
So it's fucking windy. And, like, it's freaking Julie out because it's making the wind chimes go, and there's a dog barking at something outside. She's just paranoid now because of this letter, which, understandable. So, cut to the next day. Excuse me. Oh, there's crab pots in the back of that fucking truck. Oh my god. I would kill for some crab legs right now, I'm not gonna lie. Oh well.
Amazing. So we get Julie going into town, and she goes to
Shivers, which is Helen's last name. Shivers. We see Elsa. I fucking hate this bitch. I hate this bitch. She's so mean. And for what reason? This is like a clothing and jewelry store, right?
It
looks like clothes.
It looks like a multi-purpose shop where you can buy clothes and like home goods and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Julie comes in here and asks Elsa if she can give her Helen's New York number. And Elsa said, fact check, she doesn't have a New York number. Shut up, bitch.
Yeah. She's being a fucking smartass.
You're both stuck in the same store. Shut the fuck up.
Exactly. So she tells her, like, you can look over at the perfume section. That's where
10 feet to your left.
That's where Helen is.
There she be. So Julie asks Helen what happened in New York. And she went for a while, but things didn't work out up there, which sucks. And she presents Helen with the letter that she got from somebody that we don't know who yet. And Elsa is being nosy, listening in, which doesn't amount to anything, funny enough. Yeah, I don't know what that was all about. It's fine.
I mean, later on they do say that the person who was probably talking to Missy, which is another character that will come up later, is in the same class as Elsa from high school.
Yeah.
That's the only correlation that we get from that.
Yeah. And also,
but this is another, like, fun fact. The writer for this movie, Kevin Williamson, based this off of a novel.
Oh, really?
Yes. So his interpretation is completely different from the novel, but in the story, the reason why Elsa looks at both of them is because she's also a suspect.
Oh.
In this whole entire thing.
Weird.
Yeah. But it's loosely based off of the novel.
Does it have the same name?
I believe so.
Oh, cool. So now they have to visit Barry.
And right away,
he's already aggressive. What are you two doing here? Because they have to visit him to ask about, or to show him the letter, rather.
Yeah.
In his big white boy house. Jesus. He's such an asshole. I hate him. He doesn't like it when Helen calls him a prick, though. Jesus, I hate it. How do you know this is even related, bro?
What other thing could they have done last year during summer?
He tells her to shut the hell up. We didn't murder anyone. You did.
Yeah, he tells her to shut up because I think his parents
his
are
mom
home. Yeah,
is
his
on
mom's
the phone.
there.
And Julie reveals that it was probably this guy, David Egan, that they dumped in the water. His body washed up on shore.
Yeah.
The police in the newspaper claimed it was an accidental drowning.
Because of how beat up he was. Obviously the water is gonna wash all that away.
Yeah.
But he was caught in, like, what was he caught in? Like seaweed or something? I don't know.
Something like that. I can't remember now.
But he was just caught underwater, so he wasn't able to, like, free himself from there. So he basically drowned.
Yeah. God.
But eventually Barry's like, alright then.
Say someone was there. Like, who would it be?
Yeah.
Max. They think it's Max.
Well, he thinks it's Max. I mean, they all think it's Max right now.
Yeah. Just for now. God. So now Barry's gonna do what Barry does best.
They're all down at the
pier.
Yeah, at the pier. And Max is there. He's working.
Yeah.
Honestly, they're both fucking jerks.
Yeah. I like Max more than Barry, though.
Yeah. Like, if I had to deal with any of them, I would deal with Max.
Yeah. Because at least Max seems like he can be nice. Barry's just an asshole for no reason. And Barry threatens him with a big old fish hook, saying that if he squeals about seeing them, because Barry just automatically assumes he saw them with the body, then he's going to kill him. Which I would sooner believe Barry would kill somebody rather than Max.
Pretty much.
I call the cops on your college quarterback ass. What did you do? I took care of it, okay? Uh-huh. Yes, because threatening somebody with a meat hook is really taking care of things there, Barry. Now you look even more suspicious. So they come across Ray. He's working on a boat.
I mean, all said and done, they think they have, like, done everything they can pretty much to the person they think sent them the note.
Yeah.
So Barry walks off.
Helen goes back to work.
Yeah, Helen goes back to work because Ray wants to talk to Julie.
Yeah.
And it's clear that Ray still has feelings for her.
Oh, yeah. God, she looks like death.
Yeah, so we find out that during the year, Julie and Ray broke up.
Yeah.
Shortly after what had happened.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Tension was probably fucking high as shit, dude.
Yeah.
Higher than Argyle. Nice. Oh, God.
I like that joke.
Thank you. It's very complex. No. Ray tells Julie that he doesn't think, I don't think he thinks that Max sent it. Because he's been seeing him working on the boats all year. Basically.
Yeah, so like Max pretty much has an alibi.
Yes. And he thinks that Julie holds him responsible for what happened to the dude last year.
Mm-hmm.
And she doesn't. And I don't know why she's blaming herself, because she definitely didn't have anything to do with it. He's more to blame than her, even though he's not to blame at all. If that makes sense. Because he was the one driving, but Barry was the one who dropped the alcohol on his lap.
Yeah, I mean, like, they don't really have anything to be blamed for.
Yeah.
Because, like, one, accident. Two,
yeah.
The only thing they really have to be blamed for is being, like, an associate to trying to hide a body.
Yeah. Which does look fishy. No pun intended, but it... trying to... Because it's basically a hit and run.
Yeah, it's a hit and run.
Hide the body and run, anyway. Jesus. It's gonna be fucking scary. So now we go back to the ice room where Max is working, because they have to put fish on ice.
So he's working with the crabs.
Yeah, and Max is about to get his shit rocked, bro. But he's putting these crabs in here. He accidentally burned himself with the steam, which sucks, but it's fine.
And we see a shadow walk by on the other side.
And we did note that he put the hook, the fishing hook, in a block of ice, and it panned over to it again, and it's missing. And now he's got a fucking hook under his jaw, going out through his mouth and being dragged over the fucking pot of crabs. Max is dead. F's in chat for Max.
Max is dead.
We liked you better than Barry, Max. R.I.P.
Yeah. So now we get Barry, right?
I think it's Barry.
Yeah, because this is where he's like working on the gym.
Yeah, this guy is the last guy who needs to be working out.
We just get that small little montage of him working out.
Yeah.
And he's putting his stuff away in his locker.
Yeah, because he went to go get a shower, and then he comes back, and then his keys are missing. And I told you, Kimberly, that I was like, God, I bet so many girls were so thirsty for this guy. And I'm like, come on. You can do better.
It's Ryan Philby. Yes, everyone was. Also, his then girlfriend, Reese Witherspoon, actually recommended him for this role.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Damn. And I can acknowledge he's a good-looking dude. This character fucking sucks, though.
Here's another fun fact. Reese Witherspoon actually auditioned for this movie.
Aw, man!
Yeah, she actually auditioned for this movie. I don't know what role she auditioned for. But when she basically walked out on it because she was like, never mind. That's when she recommended Ryan Phillippe for the role of Barry.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So now we get him walking back to his locker after the shower.
Yeah, someone stuffed a Polaroid picture of his car into his locker. And it's written on the back, and it says, I know. And I'm like, uh-oh. I was so hoping he was about to die here. Oh my god. I thought we were going to rapid fire the two worst characters in this whole fucking movie, but no.
I mean, close to. But he's being suspicious, and he's looking around trying to figure out, like, if anybody else is there.
Yeah.
In the locker room.
You want to know what? I'll give him this. At least he has the decency to fucking shower after working out.
Yeah.
God, some dudes don't. It's fucking gross.
Yeah, I'm like, how the hell do you not shower after workout?
You feel gross afterwards.
I mean,
so
like,
sweaty.
I get if you don't want to use the shower there, you can, like, go home and take a shower.
But take a shower. Sweaty pig.
Yeah.
And he asks the owner if anybody else was there, and the owner's like, nope, it's just us. So
but
now,
he hears his car.
Yeah, it's being yoinked, and he's about to be yeeted into a building right now. This should have killed him.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
so
like a
mad.
whole fucking chase scene with his car.
Reminds me of Christine for some reason.
Same.
He thinks it's Max.
Yeah.
It's not Max. Because Max dead.
Yeah, they don't know this yet that Max is dead though. So he thinks it's Max trying to fucking chase him down with his own car.
Yeah. God. You stupid fucker, stop running down the road! Come on.
But the car like rams into him.
This should have killed him. I'm so mad it didn't.
It should have with the amount of impact, but the thing is, the car did not hit him initially
Uh-huh.
when it was going towards him.
Yeah.
He jumped on the hood.
Yeah. Still got fucked up though.
Oh yeah, really good. Now we get the person in the car walking up to him while he's screaming for help.
Yeah, this guy is wearing a slicker and rubber boots, and he's got like covering over his face so he can't see who he is.
And he brings out that hook.
Uh-huh. That fish hook. The meat hook. It's a hook. It's a large hook. It's stuff that you hang meat on. Like, I
But
almost
it
felt sorry
fades.
for Barry there.
It just fades, and we cut to.
I was so excited. I was like,
emergency
oh, is he dead? Like, I just looked at you and was like, is Barry dead? I was so excited about it. And I was like, oh, he's not dead.
room. Oh yeah, no, I fucking knew my lessons with like the previous videos where I was like, I'm not gonna say shit, even if you ask me.
Thank. Because I figured it out like 10 seconds later.
Yeah. Because I was like, there is no point in me saying anything because we find him in the hospital.
Fucking lame, bro.
They're trying to figure out who it is. He's still really like headstrong that it is Max.
Yeah.
So Julie gets the idea of going to find Max to prove Barry wrong about this whole entire thing.
And Barry's automatically trying to blame Ray.
Yeah. So was it Helen or no? It was Helen that gets the idea to go research about David Egan.
I think it might have been
Because she asked Julie, like, who was it again? The one who they
David
hit.
Egan. Yeah, they're gonna go to the library and look him up. Or home. I think it's home. It's not a library. I lied.
Yeah, I think it's Julie's house because they're
She can access the local library online.
yeah.
Ooh, look at that old fucking software. God.
It's 97.
Jesus, it's old. So they figure out that somebody died in a car wreck. It was David Egan's fiance. She died in a car wreck. He was fine. And Julie notes that she saw his fiance's name on his arm. Her name was Susie.
Because it was tattooed.
It was tattooed.
And then they find out he also has like a sister.
Yeah.
And her name is Missy Egan.
She's adorable.
She is adorable.
She's very pretty. I'm gay.
She did scare you though.
She did. She scared the fuck out of me and you laughed at my pain.
Yeah, I thought it was funny.
Jeez.
I always think it's funny. I mean, I laugh at myself too when I get scared.
I'm like, ah! We literally had to pause it for a second just so I could collect myself because she startled the fuck out of me.
Yeah, it was great. She did it twice to you,
She
too.
did do it twice to me, bro. What the hell?
I
I called shenanigans.
thought it was funny.
You would.
Yeah.
This house is very pretty, by the way. It's old, but it's very pretty. It just needs a little TLC is all.
Yeah. So when they do get in there, they ask if they can use her phone.
Because they're having car trouble.
Yeah, so they're Julie asks Helen if she can call AAA while Julie talks to Missy. And throughout this whole thing, they find out that it's been hard on their family ever since
David died.
Yeah, since David died. Since then, I think she said like her mom passed away. No, her mom's in like a home because of what happened with David. She couldn't take it, so they had to put her in a home. And her dad, I think, is the one that passed away.
Yeah, I think so.
And Helen gets done like talking on the phone, so they're like, "Oh yeah, their AAA's on their way. We just have to wait." And Missy offers to make them tea.
Yeah, which is nice.
It's very nice. It's very sweet.
It's that southern hospitality.
Yeah.
E.
And Helen is the one to strike up a conversation with Missy, asking like, "Oh, did David have any like friends in school?" Because they thought like they know him from somewhere, you know, where they think they know like his friend or David himself from the friend.
Yeah.
And at that moment, Missy does not like know anything except after they found David's body, someone came over to visit.
Yeah, and she points out that the guy that came to visit shortly, what was it, before David died?
No, it was after.
Oh, not too long after. Okay, see.
Yeah, not too long after he died.
His name is Billy. Of course his name was fucking Billy.
Billy Blue.
Billy Blue.
Well, I mean, after they figure that out, they were able to, like, excuse themselves to leave.
Yeah, they start up the car. No problem, obviously.
Yeah.
And Missy jump scares the fuck out of me and says, "Oh, you left your cigarette?" Fucking hell. Missy's so pretty. I fucking love her. Her eyes are so pretty. I think Missy is a little suspicious, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
To an extent, at least.
To an extent.
But...
So again, like, I like Helen and Julie's relationship. I get why Julie's more shut off from everyone, more reclusive.
Yeah. It's probably because one other person's her ex, and then the other is just a straight up asshole.
I mean, yes, but also it's just what they've been through, so of course she's gonna be like this. And it kind of hurts because, like, Helen misses her.
Yeah.
Like, she wants to be friends again.
Yeah.
But it's hard.
It make me real sad.
Yeah, but it sucks because, like, you can just see that they're both hurting.
Yeah, they used to be best friends. So Julie drops Helen off at her house. And Elsa's just... Well, not Elsa. They go in. Dad's just, like, not paying attention. Even though Helen greets him and everything. He's just watching a baseball game.
Yeah. So we get Helen, like, going to the kitchen. She's gonna get a drink. I think it's, like, Diet Coke or whatever. But
yeah.
Throughout the whole entire thing of her being in the kitchen and getting her drink, we see the fisherman, like, person that we've seen throughout the whole entire movie, basically in the shadows right now. He actually fucking comes into the house.
I hate that.
Yeah, and you were, like, hating it.
I thought she was gonna fucking die here, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
You were hating it. You were like, no, out of all the people.
Don't kill her! Well, she does die later.
She does die later, but, like, not right now.
Ugh, God.
But as she's, like, going upstairs, she's not, like, facing the stairs yet, but you can see when she does turn, the figure goes into one of the rooms, and we figure out it's her room.
Yeah.
They just, like, hide in the closet.
Yeah. Which is fucking spooky.
It's very spooky. And I hate this scene with Elsa.
Oh, God. She just comes in and starts picking shit with fucking Helen for no reason.
Yeah, because she's telling Helen that she wants her to be at the store at, like, 10 in the morning. But Helen can't because she has to be in the parade because she was the former winner of the pageant last year.
Yeah, she has to be in there.
She has to be in it because it's like a tradition that the former winner of the pageant gets to be in the parade this year and then pass down the crown to a new winner.
Yeah.
At the pageant.
Yeah. And
they go on... She goes on, like, this... Elsa goes on to this, like, tangent about Helen's hair.
Yeah. She's just... Elsa's just mean. I hate her.
I think Elsa's just mean for mean's sake, you know?
Yeah, she literally calls her a dried up, washed out has-been.
Yeah.
Bitch, that was like a year ago. That doesn't sound like a has-been to me. That's 1 year ago.
It's a single year. But I didn't also say, like, oh, well, Dad put me in charge of the store, so I'm telling you that I need you at 10.
Yeah. I bet she doesn't even pay her. For some reason, I was so convinced for a while that this was, like, before he got hit by a car. I thought this was Barry doing all this. He seems the type. Always wanted to pick fights and shit. So we cut to the next day, and Helen has woken up, and she's got the tiara on her head. She doesn't know how, And her hair's been all chopped off, basically. It was, like, down to her mid-back, and, like, it's just above her shoulders now.
Yeah. Yeah, she's panicking the whole entire time, and when she looks in the mirror, all there is just soon written across it in lipstick.
Yeah.
And she fucking smashes that mirror.
With her hand.
Yeah.
What a crazy bitch. I mean, I don't blame her. But, God, your bare hands. Ouchies.
So we get Julie getting a phone call, and I'm gonna assume, like, either...
I think it was Helen.
Yeah, Helen called to tell her what had happened, so she's, like, driving on her way there. But while she's driving on her way there, she hears...
Excuse me.
Stuff coming from the...
Like, she hears scuttling.
Yeah, she hears stuff coming from her trunk.
Her trunk. This part was gross.
Yeah.
A little bit gross.
And she stops in the middle of the road. Well, not in the middle of the road, but
side of the road.
She stops on the side of the road.
In the grass a little bit. Opens the trunk. And Max's body and a bunch of blue crab are all up in that bitch.
Yeah! Like, oh my god, it's so fucking gross. She almost gets run over by a car, too, that passes by.
God. That shit probably stank.
Yeah. She immediately, like, closes the trunk almost after the car passes by.
Yeah. I'm gonna lock that bitch.
I mean, she did lock it.
First in flight. Oh! That was cool. So the license plate says first in flight, and that's just like, obviously it's a North Carolina license plate, and the first in flight thing has a biplane on it. And that's just a reference to the Wright brothers. I don't know why I have to put this out, because I feel like it's common knowledge, but like it's just, I like the license plate. It looks cool. And you can actually go to the Wright brothers memorial in the Outer Banks. I've never been. I want to go. It looks cool. R.I.P. Max. At least the crabs have something to eat, bro.
Oh, fucking amazing. Yes, like right after this car passes by, she closes.
Sprints.
Yeah, she fucking like slams that trunk closed. She sprints all the way to Helen's. She basically like takes them back, starts telling them what she fucking saw in the trunk.
And fucking Barry's like, you sure he was dead? Yes, you dipshit. He's fucking dead.
Well, he does have to ask because the last time they tried to check, the person was still alive.
I don't know how the fuck they did that with no like blood or crabs or traces of anything. It's fucking weird. Because the body's not there and the crabs are all gone.
No, okay, so I have a fun fact about that later.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that explains this.
Okay.
So we get this iconic fucking scene where Julie stands in the middle of the goddamn street and screams, "What are you waiting for?" and starts spinning around.
Yeah.
This is the most, like, parodied scene in all, like, early 2000s movies.
Yeah. I understand why. It's kind of cheesy, but, like...
It's funny. I also have a fun fact about this scene.
It's cheesy, but it's iconic.
Yeah. It's funny that it's iconic with the way that it was made out to be. Like, with the process of this thing.
Yeah. Because that spin wasn't scripted, right?
Huh?
That spin wasn't scripted, right?
Yes, it was.
Oh, it was?
Yes, it was.
Jeez. And now, Ray is at Helen's house, and Barry automatically assumes that Ray is the one doing all of this, and immediately punches Ray in the face.
Yeah, because to Barry, it's like nothing has been happening to him. Because Julie had a fucking body in her trunk, Helen had her hair cut, and someone in her room, he almost got fucking hit. Barry got hit by a car, and all Ray got was a letter.
I mean...
That he brings up right now, that he got a letter.
Yeah, Julie started up with a letter.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, they've all gone through something even bigger than a letter. And that's where Ray is, like... That's where he's trying to, like, defend himself. Because he's like, I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Like, what do you mean you found a body? What do you mean someone broke into Helen's house, you know?
And of course, Barry's blaming Ray only because he's poor.
Yeah, because he says, like, this is a thing that you would do because you wish that you were us.
Bitch, I wouldn't want to fucking be you at all. You're fucking wife beater. Get the fuck out of here. God.
Yeah.
He's pathetic. No. He's pathetic. And they tell them that they found David's sister Missy, and that they're looking for a guy named Billy Blue.
And I mean, like, automatically, Ray is like, he does not want to go back. He does not want to go talk to Missy, and he thinks it's like, I guess, kind of a waste of time.
Yeah.
But knowing what we know now, we can understand why he thinks that.
Yeah, for sure.
So Helen says that she'll go with Julie, but Julie's like, no, because you have the parade to go to. So they have a plan where Helen and Barry will be there at the parade, as she should, and then Barry will be there to protect her.
Yeah. Even though Barry's incompetent as fuck.
Yep.
And Ray doesn't want to do this because he doesn't want them to get in any trouble, I guess.
Well, any more trouble.
Yeah, any more trouble than they're probably already going to be. He's just sitting on the front of the float like a chump.
I mean, technically he can do that, so.
I guess, like... She looks good with shorter hair, though, admittedly. Of course, Sarah Michelle Gellar can make a potato sack look really nice.
Yes.
She's so pretty! Honestly, at this point, I'm surprised fucking Barry doesn't try to fist fight a child in this.
It wouldn't surprise me even if he did.
I know. So they see somebody in a fisherman's slicker, and Helen points him out, and Barry immediately goes after him.
It's sad to what we find out that the person he tackles down thinking is the killer is not, and it's just an old man.
It's just an old man! You tackled an old man, Barry!
Yeah, and he's like super confused. But again, this isn't Barry's fault. This is not Barry's fault. It's because it's how he was dressed, so they thought it was him. Yeah. But it's not.
Yeah, poor old man. Leave him alone.
So we get Julie, right? Yeah, Julie's the only one that goes to go see Missy again and explains everything. But like she explains like David's death was not an accident, and Missy says like, yeah, I know it was a suicide.
Yeah.
Because of the note that she got.
Yeah.
Because he left a note, but Julie says like that's not a suicide note.
No, it's a threat.
Yeah.
Also, this is just like a little side note, but I wanted to point this out because I finally fucking heard the original version of this fucking song. The song that's playing here, people will probably know it because if you play Far Cry 5 like me, you'll see an NPC, like 3 NPCs. There's one NPC playing this song and singing it on a guitar, and 2 other NPCs, as always a man and a woman, slow dancing to it. And I couldn't find the original singer for this song for the life of me. It's called Where Did You Sleep Last Night by Lead Belly. And I fucking love it. You guys probably would know it if you heard it, if you play Far Cry 5. At least that's what I'm familiar with. Or a lot of people are probably more familiar with the Nirvana version, which I kind of am. I don't prefer it. I prefer the 1944 one because it sounds spookier. And funny enough, it's the song itself is about a man finding out that his girlfriend or wife or whatever was cheating on him, and she or he or both end up dying somehow, getting killed. It's a good song. It's spooky. It's also like very blues jazzy kind of, or maybe the singer committed suicide. I don't remember the story of the song. I have to look it up. I got really excited though. I was like, oh, I know this song because of Far Cry 5. This shit's so awesome. I fucking love this song. It's cool. But yeah, I just geeked out a little bit because I'm a little video game nerd. I like it a lot. But Missy is not in the house. She's actually out like deboning catfish and stuff like that. And there's like dead turkey hanging. She's clearly a hunter. She's a hunter. She doesn't look like she would be, but she is. Missy, after all that, tells, because she doesn't want to believe that he was killed, she just tells Julie to leave. But before that, though, we cut back to the parade, and the actual killer is fucking holding up his hook, motioning at,
Helen.
I keep forgetting her name for some reason. Helen's just not a very common name anymore, is why I'm probably confused.
Yeah. And now we have the scene where they're setting up for the pageant.
Yeah. The whole time, Barry's nice in this entire movie, I swear. Just reassuring Helen that she's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah, so now we're at the, talent show portion of the pageant, and Barry is back up on the balcony like they were in the beginning.
Yeah. I do have to say, I like her pageant crown a lot. It's very pretty. I like the shells and the seahorse in the middle. It's very unique. I've never seen a pageant crown look like that before.
Me either.
It's very nautical. I like it. It's also shiny. I like sparkles, mate.
Me too.
I'm gay. I like sparkly shit.
Me too. Same. I think it's really pretty.
Yeah. Also, this lady... Yikes. This fucking lady...
But there we go. She's singing. She cannot sing.
No.
Like, at all.
No. God, she looks familiar. But, up in the balcony, the hookman is, lurking behind Barry. Spooky.
Helen notices when she looks up,
That he's got somebody behind him.
yeah.
He's
She starts screaming.
Yeah, she's... Jeez, dude, he could have reacted a little faster. Yep, no, you're dead. So Barry is now getting his shit wrecked.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Barry. You had it coming, asshole.
Everyone in the crowd is trying to pull her away.
Like, I don't know why, because she's clearly, like, concerned about something.
Yeah. But the security, like, police officer that's there asks, like, what's wrong? She tells them. And when they go up there, they find nothing.
Although, if you look 2 inches to the left there, officer, you would have seen the blood dripping off the banister.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Leave it to the cops to not do their job. I mean, what?
Of course.
Of course. So now they're trying to calm everybody down. And the officer offers to take Helen home, which I guess is nice. And he's kind of like taunting her. Like, the fisherman used the same hook that cut your hair off.
I don't know. I think that's fucking stupid to joke about. But they end up going to, like, through an alleyway because the street's blocked off for, like, the parade, I think?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so now we have to go down the alleyway, which is not great. And the guy's like, okay, I'll tell you what, we'll call Barry's parents, we'll have a search out on him, but he thinks that he's just playing a prank on her. So now there's a dude that they've come across. He's having car trouble, quote unquote. It's the Fisher guy. The officer gets out of the car to help, and before Helen is able to, like, well, she does warn him, but, like, he doesn't hear her.
He reacts so slow.
Yeah. So he gets got by this guy.
He gets hooked.
Yep. He gets got.
Yeah, so Helen is trapped in the car right now.
Yeah.
So Helen is in the back of a cop car.
Yeah. I don't know why he didn't have her sit in the passenger seat, but okay.
I don't know. But, like, cop cars are hard to get out of.
Yeah. She fucking breaks the fucking window with her heel, which is impressive.
Definitely.
And climbs out of the window. Which, like, when she crawls out, I was like, oh man, she's gonna cut herself up. But then I remembered, no, glass in car windows is, like, specifically designed so that if you have to crawl out, it doesn't cut you up. I was like, oh yeah, that's a thing. I forgot that was a thing. So we come back to Julie, and she's doing, research on Susie, who was killed in a car accident from earlier, and finds out that it's the dad that's been going after everyone.
Yeah.
So that's fucking fun. And here's where Elsa was super incompetent. Because she's so slow trying to open the fucking front door of the shop because Helen is running like a bat out of hell to the shop. And
yeah, she's fucking, like, frantically trying to get her to open the door. And Elsa's just taking her sweet fucking time.
She's slower than molasses in wintertime. My fucking god. Just meandering, take my sweet old time. My sister's panicking. I don't know why. I'm just gonna meander. Dude, if somebody in my family was panicking this much trying to get into a fucking building, I would have moved faster than this, bro.
Yeah, so Helen is able to get inside after a very close call. And she goes to tell Elsa to go lock the back door. Oh, no, she's going to go lock the back door.
And she's going to go call the police and she told Elsa to go lock the back door.
And of course,
she's meandering.
Yeah.
And naturally, the killer's already made his way into the back. And Elsa gets yoinked. And nobody on the 911 operator is picking up. Why? Why?
It's a small town. They're all at the parade.
It's fucking stupid.
But they should have people at the station.
They should have some people at the station. So there goes Elsa. Fuck you, Elsa, you piece of shit. You were a shitty sister. Fuck you.
So we get another really amazing chase scene with Helen.
Oh yeah. I'm also wondering if the mannequins would have been light enough but sturdy enough for her to be able to pick up and whack him across the head with one. But I don't think they are.
I don't know. I don't think so. But we get Helen going down to the back, and she's looking for Elsa because she heard her screaming. Pretty much.
Yeah. Which, by the way, some of the kills in this movie are brutal, dude. Just with a hook. Woo!
I mean, it has an R rating.
Yeah. That's true. I mean, it's not as brutal as what we've seen before, but
No, but for the time, it is.
For the time, Jesus.
For the late 90s, yeah.
Yeah. So the Fisher guy is acting like a mannequin hiding under one of the tarps. And a great jump scare because he jumps out at Helen and starts attacking her. Though he shot himself in the foot a little bit because he just put plastic over himself.
Yeah.
It's taking him a minute to get out of it. This kind of and not because it's Sarah Michelle Gellar, but this is very Scooby-Doo. Except more violent.
Yeah.
The chase scene is very Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, so she finds Elsa,
dead
in the store's bathroom floor.
But she makes her way out of the store. Helen does, rather. And she's, down in the alley now. She's kind of...
She's so close.
She's so
to
close
the parade
to the
that's
parade.
happening. She's so close. She just has to keep running.
Just keep running, girlie. Keep running. But...
But of course, she doesn't, and she stops close.
To look behind her.
Yeah. She's literally a few steps away.
Yeah. How nobody saw this next part happening will just, never cease to amaze me.
It's a parade. No one's looking in the alleyways.
Yeah, but, even if there's, fireworks and shit, she's still screaming. I know fireworks are loud, but my god.
No. It's not just fireworks. There's music going on.
That's true. That is true.
So, no one's going to be able to hear her. And no one is looking in the alleyway either.
Lame.
So, basically...
But they're so close to it, man.
Exactly. That's why. That's the thing. They're so close.
Sucks, bro.
So,
Helen gets her shit rocked there. She's dead.
Yeah, Helen's dead.
F.
And we get Julie looking around. I think she's trying to find Helen, but she goes off to find Ray instead.
Yeah, because she's closer to Ray.
Mm-hmm.
She has no idea where Helen is. Also, when Ray was first coming up the stairs of the boat, I thought he was wearing pajamas. I was like, is he living on the boat? Which, I mean, sounds pretty nice, TBH, as long as the water's not crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she tells him that they didn't kill David, and it was David's fiance's father that they accidentally hit on the road instead. And they think that Ben killed David, which is the father's name. So, and she speculates that he's still alive because they didn't properly check a pulse, and obviously he was still alive when he was in the water, so and she also discovers that the boat that Ray works on is called the Billy Blue, meaning he went to Chrissy's house.
Missy.
Missy. They sound similar, sorry. They rhyme. But they went to Missy's house, or he went to Missy's house and told her that his name was Billy Blue, because I guess he didn't want her to suspect anything.
Not that, it's just, he just felt guilty.
That too. Yeah, that.
Yeah, he just felt guilty.
Also, it was funny to me that they were sweet on each other for a couple of minutes. Well, he was there because he's a very good-looking guy, and she obviously was attracted to him a little bit.
Yeah.
Which, I don't blame her. He cute. He cute, I don't blame her. So, unfortunately, they've been locked in by the gate. It's been padlocked by somebody. And Ray gets absolutely closed. She automatically blames Ray, thinking that he's the one that's been chasing after them because of the name Billy Blue. And he gets his shit rocked. He gets clotheslined by what happens to be Ben's arm, which was a power move, to be honest.
Yeah.
And he tells her, because she doesn't know who it is yet, he tells her to get on the boat, and they'll call the police for Ray, and yada yada yada.
But this is where she does find out who he is, because when she looks around the boat, she finds all the evidence and stuff that points to Ben.
Yeah, it's basically a shrine.
Yeah.
And it's all about them because they hit him with a car, which again was an accident. We didn't mean for that to happen. And to be fair, they probably wouldn't get in trouble at this point because he was a killer anyway. So now we get another pretty tense chase scene with him.
On a small-ass boat, man.
Yeah.
On a small boat. Like, damn. So, yeah. There, he gets to reveal himself.
Yeah.
And when Julie runs out, I think it's funny that they have this little, like, chase.
Uh-huh.
Where she goes from one side of the boat to the other side, and he's just, like, in the middle.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, where the fuck do you think you're gonna go?
It's a small boat. Also, he's untied the boat, so now they're sailing off. So
she cannot get onto shore anymore.
Yeah, which, I mean, I guess, but I feel like if you live in a town like this where you're by the sea, I feel like you should know how to swim.
I mean, I think she does know how to swim.
I wish she would've. I wish she would've. Just jump off. Well, maybe you get drug under by the pull of, like, the ship.
Yeah.
Or the boat, rather, moving out.
So she finds a flare gun, but before
she can fire it, he speeds the boat up and she fucking flings that bitch because it jerks her back and she drops it in the water. Yeah. Which sucks.
And Ray has found a little speedboat.
Little speedboat, let's go! And he's chasing after the boat. The big boat.
Where did she go? Oh yeah, she goes under the boat.
Yeah.
Because she finds a little compartment.
A little grate.
Yeah.
She hides under the... Well, not hide, because you can't necessarily hide on this thing, but just get away from him.
He tries to pull the thing away with his hook, but Julie has a really good grip on that thing.
Yeah, she's pretty strong.
Yeah.
Oh, I just noticed the boat's name is called, like, what, Sweet Susie? Is that what it was called? I just noticed it on the back. Yeah, it's called Sweet Susie.
Amazing.
Southport, North Carolina. Yeah, Sweet Susie. Damn, what a giveaway. Big ass giveaway on the back of a boat.
I mean, Billy Blue is also a big giveaway too, so...
Shit, you right.
These people are not creative.
No, they're
not. Using their boat names.
It's fine. I mean, I can understand that to an extent, though, because nobody knows he's doing this, and, like, his daughter did die, and he does have her name tattooed on him, so, I mean...
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody would be any the wiser. It's simultaneously a bad thing to name your boat after this, but also smart.
Yeah. So Julie goes down deeper into the boat.
Yes. Into the bowels of the boat. Locks herself in, which I don't think was too very smart, but whatever.
She doesn't know what's going on up there, though, so... That's
valid.
Ray has managed to climb up on the boat.
Yes.
And now that he's having a fight with Ben.
Yep.
But while Julie's down there, she finds a compartment filled with ice.
Ice. And I was like, God, I bet that's fucking cold as shit, dude. Like, obviously, it's fucking full of ice, but I'm like, ugh. It makes me fucking cold thinking about it. And she discovers, a couple of dead bodies. One is Helen and the other's Barry, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she's all freaked the fuck out. Also, Ray got knocked off the boat and he's fucking being drugged by a rope behind it. Which is fucking fun. There's the ice. Did they ever talk about what the ice was made out of? It looks like one of those little, like,
yes, they do.
It looks like those,
it
plastic
like,
crystals.
Yeah, those plastic ones.
Yeah, the plastic crystals that everybody really liked for some reason. You always would want to chew on them.
Yeah.
When you were a kid. That's what they look like to me. If that's what those are, it wouldn't be surprising.
No, it's not.
It's not?
No.
Really?
So Ray finds himself back on the boat. He's able to pull himself up.
Oh yeah, finally.
Julie discovers the bodies.
Yeah, she freaks out for a second, but she's got better things to worry about right now.
Yeah.
Quite frankly. It sucks, but I mean, it's got better things to worry about. Also, I wouldn't be sad over Barry being in there, so I mean, like... So, this guy gets his shit rocked by a hook on the boat. It, like, smacks him in the face. It's hard metal. Like, he gets knocked over by it, which I know had to fucking hurt.
Yeah, because Ray's the one that actually throws it.
Yeah.
But he is able to fucking get up.
Yep. Ray gets kind of not slashed in the face, but, like, smacked in the face with the hook. It doesn't scratch or anything. So, yeah, Ben points out that you need to make sure that if you're gonna try hiding a body, you need to make sure the person's dead first.
Yeah.
But his arm gets wrapped around the rope, he gets swung up in the air, and his fucking hand gets cut fucking clean off. And
he's thrown into the
water.
ocean. And honestly, to this day, This movie's like 25 years old as of right now in 2022. It's still the most funnest and greatest scene I have ever seen in a horror movie.
That shit was so cool.
Yeah.
I thought it was really well done. Owie.
I know. So we get like the police and everything out on the docks, and Julie and Ray have their own little moment.
Yeah.
I still think this is like trauma bonding.
Yeah, this is trauma bonding.
Yeah.
And they're really relieved that they didn't actually kill somebody. Well, technically, no, they didn't. But Jesus.
Yeah. But they get this whole thing where...
But this time they can claim self-defense because they were trying to get killed.
Yeah, because one of the officers comes up and asks them, like, do you know why this man would, like, want to kill you? And they're like, no. No.
It's so quick. No. We have no idea.
So they say, like, oh, they've got something in their net, and it's just the goddamn hand with the hook still attached to it.
Yeah, which is fucking cool.
And the officer's like, don't worry, they'll find the body, like, it always
washes up.
Yeah, it always washes up. And I don't know why I think it's funny when he says that, like, it always comes up, it always turns up.
Yeah. You're like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Yeah,
Although, to be fair, he's a cop. He sees the shit, unfortunately, all the time.
I guess so, because, like, if shit was happening out in the ocean, you would find, like, the bodies or body parts, you know?
Yeah.
Pretty quick.
Yeah.
But now it's 1 year later again.
Yeah, everything's basically back to normal, except now, Julia's not celibate, clearly, by the conversation her and Ray are having over the phone. And Ray is apparently in New York now, which is good for him, dude.
So we're back at the college with Julie. She's about to go shower. She's talking with Ray on the phone.
Yep, she gets mail.
Yeah, she does get mail.
From Deb, or somebody, like, Deb brings in her mail.
Yeah, Deborah brings in her mail.
There's no return address.
Nope.
But it just turns out to be a pool party invite.
Yeah, it's cute.
It's cute. Because she gets really scared for a second. She's like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah. So this is where we find out her last name, and it's Julie James. And I like that. I like that her initials could be just JJ.
That would be a cute nickname for her, JJ.
Yeah. I think it's cute. But I like that. But yeah, she opens the letter, and it's just an invitation to a pool party.
Wait, let me read this fucking invite real quick.
Please do.
I want to read it. Because I just saw Kappa, Beta, Gamma. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean? Kappa, Beta, Gamma invites you to a pool party this Saturday at noon. What the fuck does that mean? Do you have a fun fact for that?
Yes, I do.
Wow, okay, cool. That's fun.
So Julie goes back into the shower room,
and it's steamy. It looks like a sauna.
Yeah, like you can't see anything. And honestly, once you get those creepy vibes from it, I wouldn't go shower. I would have just left. I would have been like, you know what? I'm gonna shower somewhere else.
Yeah, she walks forward, sees the mirror,
and it says, I still know.
You're like, shit.
And like after that, why would you stay there? Like, why would you look around and just stay there? Why would you leave?
The last 10 seconds of the movie, she's no longer smart.
Yeah, no, she's not. Because it's like, what the fuck, man?
And then we get one final jump scare, and it's fucking phenomenal.
And it is the fisherman going through the glass.
Yeah, that shit was cool. It's not a mirror, it's a shower.
Yeah, that's a glass.
Yeah.
It's a shower thing.
Yeah, it's a shower thing. Yeah. I always, when I associate the showers, I'm always like, oh, it's a shower curtain. But no.
No.
I keep forgetting that glass is a thing.
Yeah, so that's the end of the movie.
That's the end of the movie. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Good fun, dude.
Definitely good fun.
God, it makes me want to go to the Outer Banks. Jeez.
I love this movie so much. It's so fucking cheesy, but I love it.
Cheesy's always fun, though.
Yeah.
It's not, like, cringy cheesy. If it's cringy cheesy,
no.
It's
Like, not cringy cheesy. Definitely not cringy. It's so good. Okay, so I have a bunch of fun facts for this.
I don't know, though. Barry's pretty cringe. I mean...
Barry is. In his own character way. He kinda is.
He cringe. You cringe, bro. No. I'm so sorry.
Also, okay, so what are your final thoughts about this movie?
I liked it a lot. I thought it was very fun, very cheesy, but like in a very charming way. I gave it a 3.5 out of 5 fish hooks on these.
I give it a 4.5 out of 5.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Because again, it's in my top 5 90s horror movies that I like.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah.
Probably not for me, but I haven't seen a whole lot of 90s. Like, just in general, not one of my favorite horror movies. I still really liked it, though. It was very fun.
most of my favorite horror movies are, like, in the 70s and 80s.
Oh, yeah. Those are very fun.
Yeah.
Those are fun as hell.
Okay. Are you ready for these fun facts?
Girl, you know I'm always ready for your fun facts. They're so good.
Okay, so Kevin Williamson wrote the script before Scream.
Uh-huh.
But wasn't able to sell it.
Aww.
So following the big success that Scream had, he sold the screenplay immediately, and Columbia Pictures immediately bought I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Mm-hmm.
This is the reason why many critics and fans felt this was a huge step down from the more clever and innovative Scream scripts. So basically, this was his very first one that he wrote. It wasn't very fleshed out in anything.
I was getting ready to say, this is like a first kind of movie for a guy.
Yeah, this was a first script he ever wrote. Scream was his second one, and that one was a huge success.
Yeah, this is basically the pancake thing that people always talk about, like the pancake strategy. Like, the first one's gonna look bad, but the second one is gonna be better than the first one.
Yeah.
But I still enjoyed this movie a lot.
Yeah.
Still a good pancake.
So I have that Melissa Joan Hart was auditioning for this movie, but initially backed out because she said she felt that it was a Scream ripoff. Which, honestly, she's not wrong because it's the same screenwriter, but I guess
it can't be a ripoff if it's the same screenwriter. Come on.
Yeah, that's why people think it's like really funny.
It is funny. It's technically not a ripoff if it's the same guy's creation.
So, the ice.
The ice?
The ice inside the storage boat was actually made of gelatin.
Ooh!
So Jennifer Love Hewitt could comfortably like move around it inside that.
Oh, yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense. Dude, I really want to squish it now.
Yeah, so it was made out of gelatin.
They did really good Foley work then, because it sounded like ice, that's for sure.
Okay. So I have a fun fact about Sarah Michelle Gellar and Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yes.
So despite being part of the main cast and appearing in many of the key scenes together, Helen and Ray only speak twice to each other in the movie.
Really?
Yeah, it's only twice.
Damn.
And despite the fact that the two barely interact on screen, Gellar and Prince became very good friends after meeting for the first time in this movie.
And now they're married!
Yep.
Do they have a kid?
Yeah, they do have a kid.
Aw, they're so cute. You guys would know them more as Fred and Daphne from the live-action Scooby-Doo movies with Matthew Lillard, and I can't remember who plays Velma. I can't remember her name.
I mean, look, you would know them both by their own, credentials.
Yeah, because she's in Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Which I will get into right now.
Okay.
Actually, no, I have this one.
Accidental segue? Oh, no, never mind.
No. So, Jennifer Love Hewitt had appeared along with, like, a former Scream queen, Jamie Lee Curtis in House Arrest.
Ooh.
Prior to filming this movie, she was surprised to see that Jamie Lee Curtis was also filming in North Carolina at the same time.
Oh.
So Jennifer said that Jamie came over to the soundstage to wish her good luck on her first horror film, and would come over every day after that just to give her a hug.
Oh, that's sweet. I love that. Jamie Lee Curtis seems like such an awesome person.
Yeah, she is, dude. She really is. From what I've heard from everyone else, she is.
I think that's cool.
So the rocky road surrounding Dawson's Beach, where Julie, Ray, Helen, and Barry have their hit and run, and later Julie travels across frequently in the same mountainous road located across, is the same used in Alfred Hitchcock's classic The Birds.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's neat. I feel like I remember seeing that.
Yeah.
I've never seen The Birds, but again, I've seen the kill. We talk about James every week. James, we love you. You make awesome kill counts. Chelsea, you're fucking great. You're a great podcast host. We love you. And you guys are so cute together.
You both are fucking fantastic.
Yes, they're phenomenal. But yeah, it's... Oh, God.
Okay. Actually, speaking of James and Chelsea, I have a kill count for this movie.
Fuck yeah! Shout out to you guys. You guys are awesome.
I have a body count for this movie.
Nice.
And it's 6.
6?
6 people. It's David Egan, it's Max, it's Barry, the officer who was taking Helen home, it's Elsa and Helen.
Sweet.
Those are the 6.
Can't do Ben though because he ain't dead. Clearly.
Yeah.
And I know James is one of his least favorite movies of all time is I Will Always Know What You Did Last Summer, which I think is fucking hilarious.
I hate it.
Please don't make us cover it, guys.
I don't like it. I don't like the first 2. That's it. Okay, going on with this. Sarah Michelle Gellar was the last of the lead performers to be cast.
Oh.
Like Hewitt, Gellar also was known to American audiences at the time for her roles in television, primarily Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Nice.
Jim Gillespie, the director, commented on casting Gellar that he wanted an actress that had a warmth to her but can still act like a bitch.
I don't think she acted like a bitch at all in this movie.
I don't think so, but I think he means more like tough, you know?
Oh, like a bad bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
So the group goes to Dawson's Beach, which is a reference to Dawson's Creek. That, again, Kevin Williamson also wrote.
Yeah, that's clever. I've never seen Dawson's Creek. I've always heard it's good.
I have never seen it either. I also have heard that it's good.
Yeah, shout out to, again, Guide to the Unknown. We shouted you guys out last week, because they also have a soft spot for Dawson's Creek. Or at least I know William does. Will. Mm-hmm. We love you guys. Or at least I do. You've never listened to their podcast before, have you?
No.
Oh, they're awesome. They're great. Good brother and sister.
So Jennifer Love Hewitt had auditioned for the role of Helen. Mm-hmm. And then Sarah Michelle Gellar auditioned for the role of Julie.
Oh, how the turns tabled.
Yep. So I said this during the breakdown that Reese Witherspoon auditioned but changed her mind and withdrew. She did, however, recommend her then-boyfriend Ryan Phillippe for the role of Barry.
Yeah, he did a really good job of making us hate him, though. God.
Oh, hell yeah.
Again, I'm sure he's really nice in real life.
Okay. This is another instant where someone who doesn't like horror is in something in horror.
Really?
So Jennifer Love Hewitt strongly disliked horror films prior to making I Know What You Did Last Summer. Currently, her only other horror role has been in the film's 1998 sequel.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy how that happens.
Definitely. So, the urban legend discussed at Dawson's Beach by Ray, Julie, Helen, and Barry is the boyfriend's death story. And all 4 of the versions that they're talking about are true alternate incarnations of the tale. Mm-hmm. The initial being the hook in the car door campfire story, which did not feature the death of either the boyfriend or the girlfriend. Huh. Which that one is the one that Ray was telling.
Gotcha.
That neither of them died.
Yeah.
And that is also the one that's in Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Yeah, so that was the first one I heard. And then I kept hearing all the other ones where the boyfriend was like hanged, or the girlfriend was killed, or like the boyfriend had his blood dripping down, or it was just like his shoes scraping on the hood of the car.
Which I have to point out, the Hookman thing is like such a big reference in so many things, because there's this, and then also we'll talk about this game when we just like talk about our disturbing games, but in What Remains of Edith Finch, in the horror section, Barbara, who is 16 years old, is being chased by a hookman who is, believe escaped either an institute or a prison.
Yeah.
And is on the loose. And, spoilers, she ends up getting killed by him and monsters, quote unquote.
Yeah, that's another variation of the story.
I love it.
It's another incarnation of it.
It's amazing how, like, you see these kinds of movies have such, like such an influence in horror, or just, like, media in general, that it gets referenced everywhere else. Like, it's one of those things where you see it now for the first time, and now you're going to start seeing it everywhere.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome. I love it when that happens. It's so cool.
So the This is a different director. But this is director Jamie Blanks. Originally put together a trailer as an audition to direct this movie, but it came in a week too late and he lost the job.
No!
However, the producer Neil H. Mortez remembered Blanks and later hired him to direct the movie Urban Legends,
Cool.
which came out the following year.
Neat.
And Urban Legends is another one of my favorite 90s movies because it has the same film structure as I Know What You Did Last Summer. It's such a good movie. So this is the second film scripted by Kevin Williamson that stars a female lead from the show Party of Five. So the first one is Jennifer Love Hewitt, who stars in this one, and the second one is Neve Campbell, who stars in Scream.
Oh, neat. Dude, I know you're super excited about us covering Scream.
Yes, I am.
Because I've never seen it.
I'm very excited to cover all these movies with you because I love seeing people's reactions to who the killer is. And figuring out who the killer is throughout this whole entire thing.
That's fun.
So that's why I told you, like, please don't watch the kill counts for this because I don't want that ruined for you.
Yeah. Understandable.
Here's another parallel with Scream. In the scene where Helen escapes from the cop car mirrors a similar scene in Scream 2 with Sydney and Haley. And also, Sarah Michelle Gellar is in Scream 2 and she plays a sorority girl named Cece.
I love Sarah Michelle Gellar. She's awesome. She made my childhood, bro.
Yeah, same here.
I love her. She's pretty.
So,
super talented.
One scene shows Julie at her breaking point, twirling around, asking the killer what it's waiting for.
Yeah.
Even though he's nowhere to be seen. And it looks like she's talking to the air, right?
Yes.
When speaking to Us Weekly in 2018, Jennifer Love Hewitt revealed that the iconic scene was a kid's idea.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah. So this is her quote. That scene was actually directed by a kid who won a contest to come and create a moment for the movie.
Aww.
And it became one of the biggest parts of the movie. She shared that she said that she had no idea where the kid is now.
Aww.
But she said that she wasn't thrilled about the idea of the scene at first. So this is what she said. He's like, I wanted to stand in the street and turn around and just scream, what are you waiting for? And Jennifer Love Hewitt said that I was literally like, are you kidding me now? Like, this is what I'm gonna do? Alright, okay. And she did it.
Aw.
So, this is another known actress in the horror community, mostly in Halloween. Danielle Harris, who played little Jamie in Halloween 4 and 5, and reprised a role. She didn't reprise a role. She was also, I think she was Annie in the Rob Zombie Halloween remakes. She was considered for the role of Julie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's neat.
The scene where the fisherman disguises himself as a mannequin and jumps out at Helen after the shot was filmed, Sarah Michelle Gellar and the actor Muse Watson would look at each other and start laughing because they knew how scary that was going to be to the audience.
I love that. I love when they just know. That's so fun. They know it's going to fuck somebody up.
Oh, definitely. Okay. So the film originally had a different ending where Julie is chatting with Ray online and gets the pool party invitation, and then another person starts a chat with her typing in I still know, and then the killer jumps out on her. So that was the different ending. But this ending was actually used as a teaser for this sequel.
Oh, clever.
Okay, so Max's murder was added in reshoots.
Oh, really?
Yes. So it was decided that the killer, who remained mostly in the shadows for the first half of the film, worked in a suspense level but never provided any tangible threat to any of the main characters. So the murder was then filmed to show the audience that indeed this character was a deadly threat to the 4 main roles.
Ah, that's fun. Jeez.
Yeah. Okay. So this is where I'm going to explain the crab thing.
Yes, please do.
So after Julie finds Max's body and the crabs in her trunk, a blue and white truck drives by and honks at her later on. Later on, after Barry's death, when Helen is driving home with a cop car, they stop in the alleyway where the fisherman is, and you see the blue truck. This means that the fisherman was following Julie. Way. And that also explains how he had time to remove the body and the crabs from the trunk before she returned to Barry and Helen.
Way! That's so fucking cool. I thought I saw the fucking fisherman's hat in the fucking driver's seat of that fucking truck. Yeah. Oh my god. That's fucking sick, dude. Holy shit. I didn't even think about that.
Okay, so in this film, Sarah Michelle Gellar falls from the building out on a second-story window. While Helen does not die from her fall here, Gellar has played several other characters in the horror genre who have ultimately been killed falling or being pushed off buildings.
Oh, well.
There was a remake of I Know What You Did Last Summer back in 2021, and it is a TV series on Amazon Prime, which I have watched. And honestly, I give it credit for its sort of original plot and stuff like that. I really enjoyed it. Up until the end, it was a little disturbing to the point where I was like, I don't know if I like it or not.
Really? Wow, yeah. It really reached that point for you?
Yeah.
Shit. We've seen some shit too, dude. Like, shit, just the black phone alone, we're like, oh my god.
Yeah, no, I know.
Because I know it's kind of difficult for you to be, like, affected by that kind of thing in horror media, depending on what it is.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's I didn't like where it went.
That always sucks.
Yeah, like, I didn't like where it went, because of, it was a whole, the thing is, this whole entire thing was based off of twins. The whole show is based off of twins.
I see. Yeah. I see.
So, at one point, I was like, I don't know if I like the ending. But overall, the show was, like, pretty good, and it caught my attention the whole entire time.
That's always good.
Yeah. Like, I'm really glad that it was made, honestly, because I thought it was a good spin on the whole, like, genre. Of the whole, like, movie. I thought it was good. Okay. So both Sarah Michelle Gellar and Jennifer Love Hewitt would go on to great fame in the horror genre.
Oh, yeah.
Gellar as Buffy in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and Jennifer Love Hewitt in Ghost Whisperer.
Oh, that's where I've seen her. I've seen bits and pieces of Ghost Whisperer. Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Buffy creator Joss Whedon, which we know from Cabin in the Woods.
Yes.
Designed the character as an antidote to films where the sexy blonde girl is always killed by the monster.
Yes.
So, and I Know What You Did Last Summer, Gellar played just that role.
Yeah.
Yeah. So also the part where the fisherman cuts off her hair. She has the same hairstyle as Buffy in the first season.
Ah! That's fun.
Yeah.
And Daphne, to be honest. Kind of. Like, it's the same length. Anyway. I think. Right? It's been a minute since I've seen that movie.
No, when her hair is, like, long, yeah. But not when her hair is short.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I couldn't remember for some reason. It's been a while.
Not when her hair is short.
I'm rusty. It's fine.
You are A-okay.
I'm trying my best.
So this is the last one that I have.
Okay.
And in the final moments of the film, Julie opens a pool party invitation from the sorority named Kappa Beta Gamma. This is actually a real sorority with chapters across the United States and Canada, and was founded in 1917.
Damn! Jeez. Okay.
That's all I have for fun facts.
That's cool. Yeah. This is a fun movie.
Yeah, I thought this movie was, like, really good. I honestly...
Except for Barry. Hated Barry.
Yeah. For all the people that were telling me, like, hey, Jack Black is in the first one. No, he is not.
He's in the second one, guys. Come on.
You need to fact check yourself, because I have been telling all of you that he is in the second one. He's a stoner.
Yeah, he's a stoner in the second one. That much I know.
And I'm like, don't tell me. Like, I don't like being that person where it's like, oh, I know more than you. But, like...
We have evidence.
There's evidence here, and I looked it up, because I was like,
this...
I don't want to be paranoid.
We watched this movie twice. But I'm like, I don't see Jack Black anywhere.
Exactly. I was like, I don't know why you
Guys.
saw him in the first one, but he's not in the first one.
Literally only takes us a fucking Google search. Look at his IMDb, please.
Exactly.
God.
Exactly.
Jesus.
That's all you need to do.
Come on, guys. Get with the program.
Oh my god.
I know it was bugging the hell out of you.
It was, because I was like, I looked this up. He's
This is a
not
Mandela
in the
effect,
movie.
like.
Yeah, I was like, don't tell me this. Do not tell me this. It's like I forget. No.
I forgot. Like, no,
No.
you were right. You were right all along. Don't
Yeah.
even listen to them, Kimberly.
What the fuck?
Oh, God. Well, Little Spooks. Oh, what did you rate it, by the way?
Oh, I already said
Oh,
that
yeah,
I
that's right,
rated
that's
it,
right.
like, 4
Sorry.
to 5.
We got carried away. It's fine.
Yeah.
Well, Little Spooks, that's going to be it for us today.
Alright. Join us next week as we discuss Midsummer.
Fuck yeah. So excited.
To prepare you for next week, you can watch this movie on Amazon Prime Video. You can rent it for $3.99, or you can buy it for $14.99. Remember, you cannot use this on the app itself, like on your mobile phone. You have to go to the app on either your consoles, like your PlayStation or Xbox, or on the actual like TV app that you have.
Or your computer.
Yeah, or your computer. Because, I don't know why, but for some reason it doesn't let you do it on your mobile phone.
Which is strange, but whatever.
But yeah, you can buy it on there.
We're both really excited about that.
Oh, hell yeah. We both have not seen this movie.
No.
I haven't even seen the kill count for it, so I don't know.
I've seen the kill count, and I've watched James and Chelsea's podcast about it over and over and over again.
No, I haven't seen anything about this movie.
Dude, you're in for a treat. It's fucking awesome.
I don't know nothing. I don't like doing that. If I know the movie, I will watch, like, you know, videos like that. But if I don't know it, I won't watch it.
Yeah. Just so you know, guys, it's going to be a long, long podcast episode, because this movie is 2.5 hours long.
Maybe long. I don't know. I could cut it down.
Yeah, maybe. But, yeah, don't forget to rate us and tap that bell icon on Spotify, and so you don't miss an episode from us. We post weekly. If you want to follow the Guarded by Demons socials, we're on Twitter at Guarded Demons. We're also on Anchor, YouTube, and Instagram at Guarded by Demons. We also have an email, guardeddemonpod@gmail.com. If you want to write in and suggest some topics, movies, or games we can play. Tell us how we did. Be nice about it, though. I will cry if you're not. I have to tell you guys this every week.
So, with the email, I would like you guys to send in, like, your ghost stories.
Yes, please.
Like, that'll be fun, because we're doing an episode for not just our personal ghost stories, but we want to talk about your personal ghost stories if you have any.
Yes.
You can send it to us, and you can tell us if you want it to be anonymous or not, or you can leave your name in the email.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can definitely do that. We would love to share your experiences.
Or if you just want to go by for, like, an online handle, that's perfectly fine, too.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't want to be anonymous, but you don't want to give out your real name, that's fine, too.
Yeah, you can, like, put your nickname or your, like, online handle if you want.
Yeah, we want you guys to feel safe around here.
So once again, I am Kimberly, and if you want to follow me on my personals, I am the Lesbian Spook on Twitter, and I am Spooky Scary Lesbian on both Twitch and Tumblr. I try to play some video games on Twitch from time to time, but I know for October we're gonna play The Quarry.
Yeah.
And
FNAF.
we're also gonna play FNAF because I have those games and I want to utilize it.
Jesus.
Look, as long as you're not like any of my cousins who would tell me like, hey, you need to check this, you need to check that. As long as you're not doing that to me, I'm fine.
I might you check me first, because I might panic and tell you to do stuff, but like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna apologize ahead of time if I do. I'm gonna apologize right now. If I do that, I'm sorry.
Dude, you guys, if you guys tune into these episodes where we're gonna play FNAF, we will scream at each other.
Yes. Not angrily. We're
No,
just gonna
not
like,
angrily. Like, this is all in good fun, but we will scream at each other because we're both stressed. So yeah, if you want to catch us on that, we can do that. We are also respectively gonna play. So we're gonna play Quora on your channel.
Yes.
We're gonna play FNAF on my channel, but we are also gonna respectively play the DLC for Village, for Resident Evil Village, on both our channels.
We're so excited about that.
I'm very excited about that. I will replay Village with a third person mode.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I feel like I could see better than I would with...
Probably. That means we get to see Ethan's face.
Maybe.
Unless
they might not do a front all the way camera like they did with, 2 and 3. They might just, have it stop before you see his face.
They'll be cheeky like that. Come on, Capcom.
Oh, I would hate that. But yeah, if you're listening to this on YouTube, make sure to like the video, comment on the video, and subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any notifications from us.
Yeah, please don't. But yeah, I'm Lexi. If you want to follow me on Twitch, it's at SemiProEagle, where I play a variety of games. I do draw from time to time. I've been working on a drawing of Eddie Munson. I'm not currently, because we are currently cat sitting at my aunt's house. That's why there's an echo going on. We're in a very nice living room right now. We're chilling on a recliner. We're having fun.
For once.
For once. And lately, well, I've already finished Stray, but I might go back and replay it again because it was a really good time. Stray is a cute little cat game, guys. It's adorable. Please.
It's very cute, guys. I've seen her play and I've seen some gameplay from other people. It's very fucking cute.
Everybody squeeze over the cat. It's so cute.
It's so cute.
But yeah, anyways, that's where you can catch me for sure.
All right, guys. Stay spooky.